Well, it is early for me. Well, not really, because I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Most nights I get up earlier than that, 3 o'clock. And then I go, you know what? I go to somewhere and gamble $20. And by the time, let me see, I might have me 2 or 3 motherfucking drinks at that time. And then I come home. And I get home about now. I've been on maybe 30 minutes. But I'm saying that's just how I wake up and what I do. My day start when I get ready to start it. So the thing that I'm finna actually talk about, which is very important, have to wait. Because I want to hit on another thing that's important. You guys got to understand some shit. I'm sure you heard that George Floyd verdict. The motherfucking Peckerwood guilty, which we all knew the motherfucking Peckerwood was guilty because the Peckerwood want to kill niggas. We know that. We can see by the way he had his knee on the motherfucker's neck and his hand in his goddamn pocket like hose. Nothing. He could have smoked a cigarette. That's how cool, calm, and collected he was about doing that shit. But yeah, he got convicted. But that's just him. There are thousands of him on the goddamn police department. I mean, no matter where the fuck you at, that motherfucking Chauvin is in your city's police department multiplied 3, 4 times, 5 times. So what I'm saying is don't think because that fucking verdict went favorably that you could be an asshole. You can't be no asshole with the police. Just not even while this shit going on. Some girl got killed in Ohio. You got to understand, man, policing is not where they try to wound you. They, otherwise this police in Ohio, they're going to give him action probably because he was doing something to protect the person. But how come he didn't wound that bitch? How come he didn't shoot that bitch in the leg? It would have stopped her. She wouldn't have been able to stab that bitch or nothing if that's what his, goal was. So all I'm saying, fellas, use your motherfucking heads. Do not be tripping, man. It's not over. It's still fucking going on. Every bit of it. And you got to stay on guard. Believe me. In the 80s, you hear me? In the 80s, when I'm Rolls Roycing, jeweled, I mean, everything, don't fuck with this dude. They still would fuck with us and be laying the killers. We knew that way back then in the 80s, 10 and 2. Well, actually, in the fucking 60s, because the Black Panthers taught us 10 and fucking 2. When you get pulled over, keep your hands at 10 and 2. And if that motherfucker asks for some ID, tell him you ain't getting it. Unless, the motherfucker gonna be sure that he knows that's what you're reaching for. Because all they do is tell you, let me get your ID, and you reach, and then they kill you. Oh, I thought he was reaching for a gun. Motherfucker, you asked for my ID. They don't care, man. So I'm really happy that that cop that killed George Floyd. I don't know what his sentence is going to be, but he did get convicted. I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, I'm 70, almost 70 years old, and I know that this shit just brings on. I mean, a situation like that just brings on a lot more niggas getting killed. Because they be thinking whatever the fuck they thinking because of whatever that verdict was. that verdict did not eliminate these racist fucking Peckerwoods that's on the police force. And you got to understand, damn near every one of them goddamn Peckerwoods, even the brothers on the police force, was bullied. They were bullied in high school. They were like not outcasts, but they was on the outside. That's why they became police, so they can get authority. And without them actually realizing human nature, we'll have them on the payback tip. So anytime the motherfucker, he could be 30 or 40 right now, pull a little 18-year-old motherfucker over, and this 18-year-old motherfucker remind him of them motherfuckers that punked him off, which you don't know. I'm saying, shit, motherfucker, do you think he ain't gonna take it out on you? I'm just saying, bro, you gotta think like this so you can fucking live to get 70. Because them motherfuckers that we keep talking about ain't gonna get 70. Them motherfuckers gone, talking about their right. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of motherfuckers ain't talking about their rights. Police just kill them. But I'm saying, just don't let it be you. That's all I'm really saying. I ain't trying to say who's right, who's wrong, woo, woo, woo. But I am trying to say you cannot kill the police. So no matter what the fuck you thinking, you can't pull out no gun. This motherfucker not only can pull it out, he can shoot you. It's a big fucking difference. In the cowboy days, we had whatever right. I got a right to kill you. You got a right to kill me if we got a disagreement. So whoever the fastest. But it ain't like that no more. So fellas and sisters, you got to pay attention to what's going on. If you going off and you mad as a motherfucker and ain't nobody there but whoever you mad at and you finna do whatever the fuck, I mean, you don't know who across the street or down the street then seen or heard this shit and then called the police. But when the police arrive, you gotta calm down. If that goddamn bitch would have just respected the police and said, oh shit, this motherfucker fuck around, kill me, I gotta stop. This bitch, whoever she was mad at. I was a fucking bitch when I see her again. Woo, woo, woo. I'm saying if she'd have did that, she'd still be here. But this is where that bitch shit is gonna fuck bitches up too. All that bitch shit about whatever they talking about, you do the bitches, and now this is the woman's world, and they coming up and all whatever. Okay, I agree with you, whatever. But watch and see how many of you motherfuckers get killed. Talking about, you ain't gonna be talking that shit. You just gonna be thinking it. Because what I'm saying is that bitch had to say fuck the police. I ain't talking about her. I'm not ragging on her or saying some shit like she deserved what she could. No, I ain't talking about none of that. I'm just saying her mentality, by the way today is making motherfuckers think, was like fuck the police. And subconsciously, she was thinking, I'm a motherfucking woman. I could do this shit. Now, I could be wrong. I could be right. That's not my point. My point is that she can't even argue the case. She can't even explain shit because the police done killed her. So whatever that motherfucking broad was really doing or whatever she was really thinking does not matter because she did. This is my point I'm trying to get to you. Any of that my rights, any of that you can't do this, any of that bullshit can end in your motherfucking death. And let me tell you something. I'm talking about back in the day, motherfucker that went to, got this double knit suit, yellow motherfucking badge. You got this double knit suit made and you got it on, and the motherfucking police pull you over. Okay, you ain't thinking about shit. You sharp, you Rolls Royce and woo woo. And the police come up to you and say whatever he say, but what he's saying, letting you know he ain't getting a fuck about your, because you a nigga. So what do? Start talking shit? No, you don't say shit. So I don't say shit. What the motherfucker do? Go put on his black gloves. And then he come and tell me that, I need to frisk you. And he start frisking me. But these gloves is so they leave black stains all over your motherfucking clothes when they frisk you. So they frisk me. Well, you all right. Now, I could get mad. I could go off because I know they just fucking with me. But do you think I do that kind of goddamn shit? I keep my fucking mouth shut. When they get done, I'll just tell them ain't nothing about no goddamn cleaners that can stop me. And I'm going home and change. Period. I'm going home and change. I know these motherfuckers can't do that shit. I know they fucking with me. I know they trying to push me so I could do something so they could whatever. But no. I'm out the streets, motherfucker, and I want to be here. So I know you think you got the right to do that shit, so just go on and do it. Mess my shit up. It ain't permanent. Because I'm finna send it to Holloway Cleaners. And they gonna hook me up. Holloway Cleaners was the cleaners of the stars in Hollywood. And what I'm saying is, and what nothing they couldn't do. So I know that. So why do I want to get killed? Because this motherfucker dirtying up my motherfucking suit. Man, dirty the fuck up. Dirty it up. I got my hands up. Dirty it up, man. I don't, shit. I ain't caring. You being a punk. And that's it. So just hurry up and finish that shit. Now he finished. He let me go. And I was finna go somewhere. But now I got to go home. But then you think, goddamn, man, I got 6 bitches. Got apartments all over the place. And I know I got something at each one of them motherfuckers spots. So instead of going all the way out to the valley, whoever is closest, wherever, look at my shit, bitch. We'll show the bitch the shit. What happened? Police. Bitch, straight loving the fact that I'm alive. Because anytime you mention the police, everybody know niggas get killed. Excuse me. Even in the motherfucking 80s. Just like right motherfucking now. Anything gets you killed fucking with the police. So, you got this philosophy. You believe in a certain way of representing yourself. And you believe this shit to the extent you standing on it. This is where you coming from. Now, stand on it. Everybody say that. Nobody know what it really means. But they say it and they use it. Seeing through muddy water and spot dry land. Motherfuckers hear it. Oh, goddamn, that sounds slick as a motherfucker. And they start using it. They don't give a fuck. They don't know what the fuck it means. They just know it sounds slick. They didn't heard my black ass say it. So it gotta be slick. And they just gonna use it. But what the fuck do those two statements mean to you? Why you motherfuckers ain't calling in? All you motherfuckers sitting up there in the queue Oh, that's right. I was on the show with Steve the Dean last night, and he made me realize that he get less calls on his goddamn shit when I'm on it. I said, nigga, what? And he said, yeah, bud. And he said, listen, this is you. And he started doing what I do, or what he say I do when I take a call. Yeah, motherfucker, fuck you. Hurry up and fucking say what you got to say. You motherfucking punk motherfucker. I'm a... Dean, I don't be doing that shit. But I think I do. Because as the show went on, and the calls started coming in, some of them said, man, you do be chopping the motherfucker head. So, listen, guys, I'm not really an axe murderer. And when I chop your fucking head off, it don't really come off of your body. It's just my way of punching you in the motherfucking chest. Man, I ain't being soft. My brothers wasn't soft on me. Let me tell you something. When my brothers thought I was being a punk, they used to say, dead, dead, dead. Now, when them niggas say that, we would start trembling. Because, let's say he said it to me, one of my brothers. Dead, nigga, dead. Oh, God, he finna hit me in my thigh or my shoulder or somewhere that he gonna keep hitting it until you can't even move that limb. And that's when it's dead. You can't move it. If it's your leg, you can't stand up. If it's your arm, you can't fucking move it. Them niggas, they're dead in your motherfucking arm. Them niggas used to do that to us. So, what I'm saying is, you motherfuckers don't get punished for using shit wrong. You just can do it. But when I talk, I be taking for granted that you and I agree that I know some goddamn shit that you trying to learn. I take that for granted. Am I wrong? Oh, that's right, you fucking asshole. So scared to call. Like, I mean, I will. I envy Steve the Dean, because his motherfucking people being his fucking cute, asking all these fucking questions and all kind of goddamn shit and calling in. But I get this. I don't give a fuck. Like I told Steve. I say, listen, nigga, I want to scare motherfuckers. I want them to be punks, if that's what there is. Because the only motherfucker is going to fuck with me, call in, want to talk to me, go one-on-one, whatever, is the real motherfucker. All this shit, because he go through, oh man, he got to babysit motherfuckers and give them the pacifier and put their bibs on and shit. Man, I ain't doing all that motherfucking shit. So I guess I have to cut it off and be this mean motherfucker. But the cold part about it, motherfuckers be wanting to fuck with me. They just love me. They just scared of me. Well, that's why the game got fucking rules. Because the motherfucker that can't stand it ain't supposed to be in it. But you guys have ways of, taking a glass of water and pouring it on whatever it is you're thinking about, stirring it up. And now it's just got some of what you're thinking about in it.
Call from
What's up, brother?
What's up, Rose Bud?
Nothing was happening.
Man, I'm just calling them on yourself watching.
You just doing wait. You just calling in to do what?
I said I was calling in on yourself.
Well, what's your question?
I ain't really got no question. But, I respect it.
Okay, bro. I mean, I appreciate the support, but this is a talk show, man. When you call in, I would really appreciate you having something that we can talk about. Well, you got something on your mind, don't you?
Yeah. I just like watching you again.
All right, man. If that's what you like, that's what you get. You listen to the shit, you get some game, and hopefully you can use it.
All right.
All right, be cool. All right, you guys. That was beautiful. I love talking to my goddamn people. But we also, when I'm talking to you, excuse me, we also need to agree that I got a perspective on life that you want to acquire. Not the exact same perspective, but similar. We got to agree to that. Or you ain't got no business listening to me. So let's say we do agree.
Call from
Cameo.
Cameo, what's up, man?
Hey, Professor, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm blessed. Beautiful. Life is going good for me after SWU.
Cameo, goddamn it, are you really applying that shit still?
I'm applying it. Actually, I got a date with a bitch in about 45 minutes.
Hold on, let me put this guy on hold. Hold on.
call from
First.
Hey, bro, I got a call I'm taking, so you got to be on hold for until I'll rush through it, though. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, Cameo, what's up?
Yeah, actually, I got a date in about 45 minutes.
Really?
So I'm applying it. Honey ready, baby ready. She cooperating, conversation going good. I'm keeping a smile on her face.
Hey, you're not keeping a smile on her face because you funny. You keeping a smile on her face because she creaming on how much man she see, right?
Right.
What's up, man? What's your question?
I ain't got a question. I just got a statement for the callers. Like you was talking about Dean and how people say you were a little too rough around the edges for them.
Yeah.
But what I've learned from fucking with you, that's just what I needed in my life at the time. And if a motherfucker can't stand up to you and what you spitting and your double barrel Uzi, they'll never be able to stand up to a bold bitch.
Hey, thank you, brother. God, that's some dope. You guys, you better understand this. Because I've said that several different ways. I tell you, man, if you can't stand up to me, you can't stand up to life. Because I'm treating you the way life gonna treat you. They ain't getting a fuck about what you saying. Cameo, tell these motherfuckers, is that the way I talk in class?
Yeah. They gotta humble themselves and really listen and really soak it in.
Yeah, man. You sound like you growing, bro. Hey, I told you, SWU, and if you graduate, it's only the start. Because once you start using this shit, you're going to see how far you have to go as far as applying it. Oh, my God. It just never stops. And I know that day going to go good, but, you ain't trying to have no, special one, are you?
No, like I told you, I want like 3 or 4 of them for 10 to 20 years or more.
Fuck you, Cameo. This motherfucker. Hey, you guys, confidence is key. And don't you hear it in this motherfucker's voice? Don't you hear it in how he's saying what he gonna do? He mentioned the bitch, but he only mentioned it because he ain't talking about no goddamn bitch. All he talking about is what he fucking want. Because this motherfucker, man, this nigga bump. Cameo, tell him, didn't we bump heads or what?
Yeah, we bumped heads a lot. And I quit. You know what I'm saying? He kicked me out. Told me to bring my punk ass back and stand up. You know, and I always stood up. That's why I ended up graduating.
Hey, with straight A's.
With straight A's.
hey, you guys, this shit ain't no joke. This shit is real. And periodically, I get people that then graduated. And you could think I paid this nigga $100 or whatever to call in or whatever the fuck you want to think. Or you can believe this is a real student calling in, you know, giving me my props. Because this motherfucker and I definitely clashed. Shit. But it wasn't no big thing because at one point this nigga accepted I'm the instructor. You know, and you know, if you gonna teach me, get your own shit so you can teach or learn this. And the nigga started applying it. And the nigga started being who I knew the fuck he was gonna be. And what I'm saying, like he said, he needed a nigga like me to tell him, fuck you and that punk shit. Cameo, were you, before SW, be honest, man, were you living in a dream world? Were you lying to yourself?
Yeah, I was lying to myself about a lot. But my intentions were good. Like I always say, I was just thinking about it the wrong way. Because I done read a couple books, seen a couple pimp movies, and I had a misunderstanding of how the game really goes. A pimp is a gentleman. A pimp treats his women well. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just about being as disrespectful as I can be and making them submit to me that way. And I had it all twisted.
Cameo, let me tell you something, man. You really sound sharp, man. I'm talking about, I talked to you a couple months ago, I think it was, but you didn't even sound like this. What didn't happen, man?
I'm just growing, and I'm applying the game.
That's all.
Every day.
That's the answer, Cameo. That's the fucking answer. Goddamn, Cameo. I love how you sound, man. You know, I would normally be correcting half the shit you say. You notice I ain't corrected shit.
Right.
We kicking it, Cameo. This how we do when we grow up, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I called you to kick it.
Hey, man, don't give it all away, but I love this. Hey, you guys, I don't give a fuck if you believe it. Cameo, I'm gone, man, but I appreciate it. Hey, you got my number, right? Holla at me.
All right.
All right, be cool. See, that's real shit right there. The man, oh, shit. 901, fuck, I'm sorry. I hung up on you. I'm sorry, man. Call me right back. That man, the dude I was just talking to had me so creaming that I tripped. Call me right back, 901. I'm sorry. Okay, he ain't calling right back. All right, fuck it. Hey, check this out, though. Oh, there you go, baby.
Call from.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey,
No, it's all good.
All right, brother. What's up?
Top of the morning to you.
I'm good, brother. Thank you. Top of the morning to you.
My question is, man, what is your view on with all of this Black Lives Matter movement, do you feel like we as a race should be putting that amount of energy into that side of black people getting killed? Or black on black crime?
Well, let me ask you something, man. Did you just tune in? Because I spent the first 15 minutes talking about that.
Yeah, well,
I'm just asking you, did you just tune in?
Yeah, I just tuned in.
Okay. So you didn't hear my point of view. My point of view is this, bro.
Nah.
My point of view is, yes, I'm very happy about that, murder conviction. But, you always get something, if that's the case, to appease you, So, yeah, that'll make us feel like we got justice in that case. But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
10 and 2. That mean when the police pull you over, keep your hands on your steering wheel at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Don't move your fucking hands. Fuck you. You ain't got no goddamn rights. The police got all the rights, and I don't care what the fuck you think, because the only way you could win is if you live to go to court.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, any other way, any goddamn shit you talking, no matter how correct you are, you're going to be dead.
Right.
So that's my feeling. I believe Black Lives Matter, but Black lives today have forgotten what the Black Panthers taught us in the 60s. Man, the police is out to kill you. Period. Every one of them motherfuckers got picked on and bullied when they was in junior high school and high school. That's why they became police. And here, let's say this motherfucker 40 years old, and he pull you over and you 18, and you remind him of some motherfucker that bullied him when he was in motherfucking high school. He killing you.
Right.
You give him any reason, he gonna maim you or he gonna kill you. Did I tell you what I think about Black Lives Matter, bro?
Right. It's gotta matter enough to the black life itself. My life gotta matter enough to myself.
Hey, bro, listen to me. Bro, what you just said, which I really never said, is absolutely what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean what you just said too, but yeah.
If your life don't matter to you, why should it matter to this goddamn police?
Exactly.
So, bro, that was really beautiful, man. Look, I don't know who you are, but I want you to do me a favor and hit my email, askrosebud@gmail.com. Rosebud got 2 D's in it. Bro, I'm finna hook you up with my audio book. It's dope. It's dope.
Good show, man. I appreciate that.
Bro, all you got to do is put the first 3 digits of your phone, the first 6 digits of your phone number, so I know it's you. And then, bro, we gonna be cool. Because I swear to God, I never said that, man. But that's what I've been talking about. If you don't fucking care, why should I?
Right.
Man, that was some real.
To you, Rosebud.
Hey, man, for sure, man. That was some real dope, you guys, and we got it. Thanks, man. Call in anytime. The thing about me, I look at shit this way. What I'm saying is you got respect for what I've done in the game and afterwards in my life. I'm saying I think you do. And I say that because when I discuss things and give you answers, I don't want you to have to try to get precise meanings or definitions of what I'm talking about. Because if you do that, you put yourself in a cage based on whatever the fuck these precise meanings are. Fuck that bullshit. If you didn't know, I'm telling you now that things do not always happen by the books. Things 2 and 2 does not always end up equaling 4. In base 3, you go 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22, 100, because there's no threes. There's no fucking threes. Now, we don't count in base 3. We count in base 10. But if you know of the other bases, because there's base 1 through 10. Well, not 1, base 1, there you can't do that. You end up with 0. But 2 on. What I'm saying is, what if somebody's talking to you in base 2? And you thinking in base 10. And then when you try to tell this motherfucker he wrong, he show you how he right. Because of what the fuck he's talking about. Fellas, it's not about what you think something is. It's about what it is. And this is the mistake that you motherfuckers make when you fuck with the police. Period. So, I don't want no motherfucker to get killed. I'm saying, when you start to learn this shit that I'm talking about, in order for you to really, really, really to be able to apply it to your program, is you have to not pigeonhole yourself by what you think. You have to be ready for any fucking thing. Because anything can happen. So, okay. I mean, I don't know how much time you max, and you fucking hustlers, and you goddamn players spent to learn what you learned. And I don't really give a fuck who taught you all the bullshit that you learned. The bottom line is this. If you want to be on with real knowledge, you better take your ass to all my videos on YouTube and take heed to them. Because what I'm saying is, it's going to be better for you if you left that pretending bullshit that you live somewhere else. I don't listen to it. Soon as I hear it in your voice or what you're saying, I'm cussing you out. I ain't hardly getting a fuck that your feelings is hurt. And if I notice that they hurt, I'm going to say you shouldn't have been around a motherfucker.
Call from.
JD.
To accept, press 1. To send.
What's up, man?
What's up, bud?
Nothing was happening with you.
Not much. Want to touch up being the messenger.
Hey, you got something going on in the background that's killing me. So you got me on speaker or something?
How about now?
All right, I'm better. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Am I still repeating?
Do what?
Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, you being a messenger and people being scared that you're gonna chop off their head. And I just find it funny that, yeah, they'll be scared of you, but they'll put up with a woman chopping off their head.
Hey, that's very true. They don't want me to chop it off, but they'll sure lay their head on the chopping block and let a woman chop it off. Oh, goddamn, that was cool. Hey, they like the turkey at Thanksgiving. But the turkeys in the Pilgrim days, them turkeys didn't volunteer, but they sure had their neck on the goddamn chopping block. And they knew if they fucked with these humans, Thanksgiving time, they in trouble. Hey, I see your number 916. This ain't Juan, is it?
Yeah, it's me.
Man, well, what name did you say? You said some other motherfucking name.
No, I said JD.
Oh, JD. Okay. I know what that stands for. Hey, so Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Got anything else you
Okay,
want to
that's
add?
funny. Comment.
All right, make that comment and we good, man. Thank you. Another attendee at fucking Southwest shit, Sidewalk University. Shit, man, I'm telling you, you guys, you got to understand. You guys let people that has no game or no track record whatsoever, you let these motherfuckers sell you a bunch of bullshit about life.
Call from.
Gotta think.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Rosebud. Hey, I check you out periodically, and I always hear you talking about your program, and I'm ready to sign up. Can you tell me how to do that?
Yeah, brother. First, go to AskRosebud.com. Read about what you're signing up for and sign up. And then you got to hit PayPal. It costs money. And if you want the school and the course, you're gonna have to spend $850 to $1,000. It just depends. If you just want the course, you're gonna have to spend $800. So let's see what's up with you, bro. We can't talk about it on this, but you can hit me if you need to know more. Ask Rosebud with 2 D's at gmail.com. Hit me, we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
For sure. See, this is what you guys don't know, which is why I could give a fuck about who like me or not. That right there is why. You don't know how many motherfuckers hit me. Ain't getting a fuck what I'm saying. They didn't heard enough and now they want to fuck with me. That's what I depend on. Real motherfuckers want to fuck with it. Suckers got all these questions. Hey, man, do you think? No, man, fuck you. That's how I am. I'm not selling you shit, motherfucker. You either want to buy or you don't. And if you do, it's because you believe what the fuck I'm saying. And if you don't, it's because you have doubts. And I'm not mad at either one. Just the only one I'm going to care about is the motherfucker that do believe the shit. Why should I care about some motherfucker that don't want me to prove it to him? Man, I can't prove shit to you. The only thing I can prove to you is that you was born to your mother. Everything else is on you to believe or not. When I talk like this to motherfuckers and they get kind of pushed off a little bit, hold on. That's because they used to people caring about whether or not they buy what they talking about. And then when they get with me and start fucking with me and they used to that shit and they start saying whatever the fuck they saying, and I tell them, man, fuck you. Don't call me no more. I don't even want you to buy my shit. They think this motherfucker is crazy. The fuck you? And then they email me back. And I still tell them, man, I ain't trying to fuck with you, man. Fuck you. That's how I am. I'm not trying to convince no motherfucker to fuck with me. Matter of fact, there's hella motherfucker shit that's better than mine. Go out there and find it. And let me know how's it going with that. Hey, you ain't got no motherfucker that if you was brave enough to call in, that you could really call in and get some information that's gonna work. I'm just saying, man, I'm a monster. See, the sad part about you guys letting motherfuckers with no game lead you is you thought you can live. that life, in quotes, without going outside your goddamn house, just listening to this, whoever the fuck you listening to. So what I'm saying is, if you listen to me, you know, goddamn well, I'm gonna tell you hella shit, but you ain't gonna learn none of it inside your motherfucking house. Matter of fact, did you know at Sidewalk University, you can get an A on the test? I don't give a fuck. Because the real test is in the streets. And I got all kind of street assignments. I don't even really address sometime I do, but whatever. But I'm saying, I don't even address the written assignments. You better do them. I'm going to make sure you did them. But I don't give a fuck about them. But a lot of the students really care that they turned in this great test. Well, bro, did you know that ain't even the test? That's just to see if you know what to do. The real test is take your fucking ass outside and do it. I kill them with that. Because they can't do it until they learn how to do it. So what I'm saying is Sidewalk University is so crucial to people that I don't even have to, well, I do notice that the way I'm doing it now, I go months without making money. But I don't really care. Fuck it. I make enough money when I make it to where I could just do it like this. It's better for me mentally. Because I'm not trying to push shit. Either you want to fuck with me or you don't. And I'm not kissing your ass so that you can. Actually, once I know that you really want to fuck with me, I'm going to try everything I can to push you away. I don't want no punks and fucking with me. I want real motherfuckers that did not know and go through whatever changes that they have to go through to accept that. But at the same time, stay down with me and you'll see that shit you were scared of wasn't even scary. You just didn't know how to deal with it. So you thought it was scary. So let me tell you something. If you think you can get whatever you're looking for without going outside of your house, you do know how ridiculous that is, right? Now, if you didn't before, you know now. That is simply and utterly ridiculous. Now, I don't entertain any of that false reasoning. When you call me, email me, and you start kicking it with me, you better not bring that bullshit because I'm smashing it. Period. Now, I mean, I hope that there's hella young brothers out there. And if it is, you got to understand, I'm your big brother. We kicking real game. I'm showing you how to be a man. I'm showing you how to get what you want. I'm showing you how to live your dream and not fantasize. So, where my fucking life? Oh. So, man, fuck you. I know I shouldn't smoke. Hell of shit I shouldn't do. I don't care what y'all say, man. I mean, I do care. Don't get me wrong. I love that you care. But I'm just saying, I mean, we gonna kick this game. And earlier when I mentioned standing on it and seeing through muddy water and spot dry land, see those things means that everything you do, the way you live, the way you think, the way you act, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you get at bitches, the way you pay bills, the way you drive, the way you exercise is all due to how you feel about your fucking life's choice. And you chose to be a monster. Everything you do, if you choose to be a monster, is supposed to be by design. If you're doing any of what I'm talking about, you ain't no weak definition seeking punk. You done chosen a lifestyle that, requires you to live it to the fullest. And we ain't talking about no pimp shit. We talking about being a man. We talking about being an alpha motherfucker calling his own shots. And you have to live this way as long as you live, as long as you have life. And you're going to do that with a flair that attracts women and makes most men jealous. Seeing through muddy water and spot dry land, that means nothing can surprise you. That means you're ready for any and everything that could occur. That means you look for motherfucking jackers. You look for bitch shit in your house when you talking to your motherfucking woman. And you can see in a simple phone call, any phone call, you can see that you about to have a problem. Okay. And while you on that call, you're going to figure out what to do about it before whatever this call is bringing to your attention happens. And when you can see through muddy water and spot dry land, you're a thinking machine that won't ever allow yourself to slip or stop thinking or become a complacent person. I want all of you motherfuckers to understand. Get my book, Rosebud the American Pimp, audio or, ebook, and just read it because it's got a lot of instances that you may be able to equate to your own situations. Because even though it's all about this pimp shit I was doing, I always relate what I'm doing to regular life. It's a good book. It's a good read. And it quite possibly can show you how to ask questions without fronting yourself off. Every motherfucker listening to me right now needs to go and get that motherfucking book because of the things you need to ask me. And you don't want me to clown you. For one thing, I don't, want to speak to people who aren't willing to make investments in themselves. And I surely don't want to speak with motherfuckers who don't believe in me standing on it. Let me ask you, what is involved when you say you stand on your word? Do anybody know? Okay, of course, I'm not going to get no calls. So I guess I can just keep talking. You can look at yourself. And if you're honest, and if you be honest, without a doubt, you'll know if you stand on your word or not. All you got to do is look in the mirror. Now, the integrity that you put into standing on your word should be the same integrity put in the standing on your ability to execute the game that you possess. The game that you profess you have. If I claim to be a race car driver, shouldn't I look like one? Not in this, but I'm telling you, shouldn't when I go suit up, I look like a race car driver? I shouldn't go suit up in a basketball uniform. You guys out there want to be taken seriously, but you won't even look like what you're talking about. I don't know a professional bowler who won't wear those goddamn bowling shoes, do you? In order to be able to say you can stand on it and really mean it, you got to allow yourself to be challenged as far as your principles. You need to constantly test your boundaries. You got to do this to make sure your beliefs are real. God damn. If you make your beliefs become you, then you can't do anything other than represent what you believe. If you can't dress as a man of character dresses, how can you say that you're a man of character? Everything is easy until you break it down and get deeper into the meaning of what this shit means. Now, I don't want to make any of you motherfuckers uncomfortable, but if this is making you a little uneasy, it's because you're out of your league and quite possibly is about to decide whether or not if it's worth it or not for you to keep faking. Maybe you really want to be qualified. You might want to be a qualified man, a man of character. Shit. And you just didn't know how or where to begin. Now you done met me. You ain't got no fucking excuse. I can't do anything but discuss the ins and outs of the game. That's all I can do with you. You'll have to take it upon yourself to go out and get some experience. But I could be a hell of a guide. So that, when you do talk, or me and you talk again, you'll have something to ask about as far as making statements. Standing on your game starts with getting some game. How you go stand on it and you ain't got none? You can't stand on your game if you don't have any. And the only way to get game is either go out there and get it or come to Sidewalk University and let me lace you. When it comes to being down in whatever you claim, if you haven't practiced it or you haven't or you won't practice it, how the fuck can you claim it? You got to bear with me right here, and you're going to see how you motherfuckers continue to claim a lot of goddamn misquoted statements. And those statements don't do anything for you because you're not understanding what they mean. Fellas, I got so much to tell you about life. How to motherfucking navigate life. It would just do you good to keep fucking with me, man. Another thing that you really need to know or understand is being prepared. I'm sure I don't know, you guys might not even have Boy Scouts these days, but when I was a kid, we had the Boy Scouts. And their motto was be prepared. In a sense, we all like Boy Scouts, because we don't really know what's out there, what's our life have for us. But with the knowledge that you gain from either fucking with me or just your personal experience, it's going to help you to navigate success, or it should. And when I say you got to be able to see through muddy water and spot dry land, that means you're about to embark on a lifestyle that has rules and boundaries. And they ain't going to necessarily be totally abided by, but they're going to guide you. And you're going to have to see what's about to happen before it really happens. or else you're going to get caught up. That's the street life. That's the game of anything. If you a player, there's a way to be one without having any problems. You're going to be able, once you get sharp, you'll be able to interpret all the information from a fool. Somebody you think is a fool who's straight out lying to you. You're going to be able to hear the lie. You're going to be able to judge the fool. And you're going to be able to pull what information is pertinent to you. And they won't even know you really quizzing them. This is how sharp is. You got to be able to see. And you got to understand things that other motherfuckers can't even think of, let alone understand it. You got to develop this vision, that third eye on life that's going to supersede any other vision. Even this one will supersede it. And you got to be willing to do it, because you'll be living according to your fucking rules. Come on, man. In short, this shit is not cute. This shit is not cool. This shit is your life. And if you're not careful, you're going to fucking lose it. That's where I'm coming from. What y'all talking about? Steve-O, what about the smoke screen people throw up in your 007 time? Meaning when you come out, goddamn, this what? Put it. Okay, man. I don't be reading too much over there, but I am learning fucking with Steve that over in the chat room a lot of good shit be going on. But I feel if you think your shit is really good, call so we can talk about it. I don't want to read it, but I'm gonna start reading that shit, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Everything is changing in my life. Everything is actually changing in a positive way. And I'm very appreciative. It's just shit. I gotta adjust, evidently. No more calls, fuck that chat room shit. But if you ain't got no calls, fellas, I ain't got nothing else to say. Hey, but I am gonna probably be doing for the next couple of weeks a video every day. And they're going to be more SWU oriented. So if you're interested, holla. I'm out.